Doc on the Run. We help injured runners run.
I'm not built to be a runner. Is that true? Well, that's what we're talking about today on the Doc on the Run podcast. Just got off a consultation call with a runner who called me for a second opinion, and she had an injury, and she actually said that a doctor told her she wasn't built to be a runner. Now, what does that mean? Well, what does a runner look like? Well, if you look at Kenyans, they're all pencil thin and ridiculously fast. Well, I am not a Kenyan. I never will be. I'm never going to run like a Kenyan. I'm never going to feel like a Kenyan. And I'm certainly never going to finish like a Kenyan. But I'm still a runner. And if you're listening to this, I imagine you are too. So this woman was a little bit on the heavy side. She was not overweight. She was not unfit. And she was a runner. And this doctor had the gall to tell her that she should actually do something else because she wasn't built like a runner. Well, we can't change our physical composition, not substantially anyway, and we can't really change our metabolism in any substantial way, at least not in the short term. So if you want to run, and you've been running, and you're running for months, and you get an overtraining injury, and a doctor tells you something like you're not built to be a runner and that you should do something else instead, you should probably tell them you're probably not built to be a doctor and you should do something instead. It's not the doctor's job to tell you to quit running. And this is what I hear over and over from patients. They call me for second opinions because they're frustrated because they've been told something as ridiculous as, well, you're too heavy to be a runner, or, you're just not built like a runner, or, you just got an overtraining injury. That means that you shouldn't be running. That's not true. These are all false beliefs that the conventional medical wisdom tells us. And there is a better way. There is a way to figure out how to maintain your running fitness, how to actually heal the injury. It's not magic. It's not mystical. It's real. It just takes real work. It takes diligence on your part trying to figure out what it is that you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. And generally speaking, the stuff that you do right in training that makes you strong enough to finish a marathon fast is the same kind of stuff you have to apply to your fitness plan while you're recovering from an overtraining injury. But if you're just waiting for the next x-ray, if you're just waiting for the next doctor's appointment, if you're just waiting to actually heal, you are not going to be running when you actually start running after this injury. You're going to be hobbling slowly, and then you're going to start from scratch. You'd have to build all your fitness again, which may not actually get to the same place you were before you got injured. So you have to make sure that you really put all of your effort into figuring out what your plan is right now, not some magical time in the future. So think about what you need to do. Think about your injury. Figure out what you can do to get back to running as quickly as possible. That's what I teach in the 5-day challenge to help injured runners figure out whether or not they can run. It's a 5-day challenge for any injured runner who wants to challenge the status quo about these crazy ideas like you just have to sit around and do nothing. You have to stop all activity. That's absurd. You don't have to do that. It's for injured runners who want to figure out, is it okay for me to run right now with my injury? I'll teach you how I figure that out with runners. This is for runners who want to know, can I actually go for a test run today? And if so, how do I do it? I show you exactly how to do that. So when I do consultation calls with runners, like I did today, I helped this woman figure out how to do her test run. She went for a test run. Everything went fine. Well, I show you that exact process, and it is a process. That's what I teach in the 5-day challenge. So if you're injured and you're worried about losing your running fitness, first of all, you don't have to do that, but you have to do something different. You have to take action, you have to get in motion, and you have to keep moving if you want to keep your running fitness. It's really that simple. So give me 5 days, Monday through Friday. I'll meet with you every day. I'll show you exactly what I do. You can apply it to your own situation. Then you'll be able to maintain your running fitness and get back to running a whole lot faster. So check it out. It's on the bottom of the show notes page for this podcast episode at docontherun.com. And I'll see you in the challenge.
Doc on the Run. We help injured runners run.